My name is Toju Olajumoke, and I'm here to talk about this week's lesson. And this week's lesson will be about the debt, a daily decision. And our Bible text is taken from Romans 13, verse 7 to 8. Give to everyone what you owe them. If you owe taxes, pay taxes. If revenue, then revenue. If respect, then respect. If honor, then honor. Let no debts remain outstanding, except continuing debts to love one another. For whoever loves others has fulfilled the law. Now, what is debt? Debt can be defined as a sum of money someone owes. It doesn't have to be money. It could be properties or whatever you owe someone. Something you've already said to someone, I'm going to give you back, I'm going to pay you in return. Whatever you've asked from someone and then you now refuse to pay that person back, it turns to debt. So our Monday's lesson is talking about borrowing and spending. Most of us, we like borrowing, and when we borrow, we don't want to pay back. We spend the money. You imagine you decide to ask someone, please, I need your money, I need you to borrow me 15 naira and I'll return it back to you. Then you, in your mind, you already have that mindset that you're not going to pay the person back the money. Then you borrow the money and you refuse to pay back. That's what they call debt. And that's what borrowing, spending, and not paying back that money, which means debt. Saying no to debt. We should always learn to say no to debt. We shouldn't have this mindset of always borrowing without paying back. Whatever you have with you, you should learn to spend it and use it within the means of what you want to use it for. You shouldn't borrow and owe someone without paying back. And you shouldn't have this mindset that right from when you're your youthful age, having this mindset that I would always want to borrow without paying back. That is not good. God is kicking against it, and you shouldn't learn to have this mindset of borrowing. You should always learn to borrow and return back. You could borrow in cases of you want to build a house, you want to buy a car, you want to do something. But then if you are borrowing that kind of money, you should have this money that you want to pay back to the person. You shouldn't borrow and you don't have a means of paying back that money. I'll end with this saying or this Bible passage of the wise man, the man that had so many talents. He gave 10, he gave 5, he gave 4, and he gave 1. The one he gave 1 to, he decided to hide his own talents and said that he's not going to use it for anything. That this little God has given me, I don't want to use it for anything. But then the guy with the 10 talents, he spent it and used it to gain more 10 talents for himself. And when the master came back and was asking that, where is what I gave you to trade for? And then he came back with 10 talents. The master was pleased with him. But the one that hid his talents, he refused to use it for anything and said, Master, you are very wicked. See the small thing you gave me, and you gave others 10. Why are you giving others 10 and you're giving me only 1? And then at the end of the day, the master was angry with him and collected that talent that he gave him and gave it to someone else. So in life, God gives you exactly how it would be for you. He doesn't give you what he feels you will not be able to handle. So and God does not make everything equal in life. If he makes some rich, he makes some poor. He can decide to make you rich and he can decide to make you poor. So if he has given you if he has given you not even really poor, but then he may not be able to give you as much as what you desire. But then once he gives you little thing, God, the ability for you to trade with it and use it to get more in return. That is how you are able to overcome having debt. But then when you're having when God gives you little and you're borrowing up and down, and you refuse to pay back, and you're not making use of what he has given you to get more for him, you're not managing what he has given you. You're being a bad steward. So as a good steward of Christ, you should be able to manage his property, what he has given you, the little resources you have, make use of it. You might not have the best of all things in the world, but then the little you have, live within your means, live within what you have as a whole, and stop spending unnecessarily. Sometimes some of us will go to BGH. You go to BGH, you don't have money, your account is reading 2,000 naira, and you know for the whole semester it's that 2,000 naira that you have. But then you go to BGH, you go and order for chicken, jollof rice, you order for so many things, and then you don't, in your mind you already know that this is your last money you're spending. When you know you don't have hope of getting on that money, then you decide to borrow again. Guy, I beg, borrow me this 2,000 naira, let me make a journal with this money, I won't buy food. And you now buy, you know in your heart that you don't have money for all these unnecessary spending and you start borrowing, you spend, you buy, you live lavishly, spend your life and behave like your father is Dangote when you don't even, when your father is just struggling to pay your school fees. That is not right. God is asking us, God is advising us. This page telling us that we should live within our means, we should live within what we have in stock for us, and stop spending beyond our own pocket. Don't spend beyond what you have. Spend within your means. It doesn't mean that you are, even if you are wealthy, you should learn to live your life moderately. Live your life how God wants you to live it, and stop living your life in a way that will hurt other people. Thank you.